Hi guys, it's Nigel at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿𝗶 Estate Agents, and it's Scorchio today. Nice start to the week. It's Monday. Got a few instructions booked in this week for you to see. This one's a fine example, really attractive detached bungalow, and you blink and miss this one, you won't even know where it is in Melksham, and yet it's just off Spa Road. It's really centrally located, ideal for amenities by the way. And there we go, that nice attractive red brick in behind you. There's ample parking, garage, spacious hallways, beautiful living room with a log fire. You've got your 3 bedrooms, you've got your double glazing and gas, family bathroom, and it just keeps going. The kitchen's great, and then you go out into an inner passage, and then there's another sort of a sunroom which could be used as an occasional bedroom 4, office, kickabout room, family room, and in there's a shower. So it's a really good property, this one in Spa Road. It's a pleasure to have this bungalow on our books. You know, they don't build bungalows anymore, so to have one like this within the proximity really of the town, you can walk in, it's a level walk into town, and the rear garden's very special as well. It's a decent size, it's enclosed, it's pretty private, this bungalow anyway, and so is that rear garden. So look, we're going to turn the camera around, we're going to talk about the amenities of Melksham. They're right on your doorstep, and then we're going to get right into this property there, just by that pillar and that white double glazed door, and take a good look around this spacious 3-bedroom detached property in behind Spa Road, Melksham. Here we are, just at the front of the property there. You can just see there's ample driveway parking, side access going in, and then you've got all this ample parking here as well, and even a bit more to the side. It's quite unique actually, because there's another property here, and basically you have to go into a private drive. You can see an old property there. If you drove past that old property on Spa Road, you would see then an entrance, and I'm going to walk up to it while I talk about the amenities, because I think this is great. It's further up there. So up there you have to come off the road. The garage or the petrol station is just a few doors down, and also the Snowbury Lane Clinic and the 𝘀𝗵𝗿 surgery. So if you want your amenities and they're on the doorstep, you've got 2 surgeries, you've got a garage, and then you walk into a town. And I'm quite a fit lad from here. I could do it in 5 minutes. Someone else might be able to do it in 10 minutes. It doesn't really matter. It's right there on your doorstep. And Melksham with its amenities with the schools, primary schools. You've got the campus just down the road. You can get off to King Street. You can walk into town, and then you can come back, and it's all within your own curtilage, let's just say, of what you find is acceptable in terms of proximity as well. Bus routes are here, everything's on your doorstep, and because it's tucked away, you would never know this is on the market. We had this on the market before a number of years back, so these are existing clients of ours. They're looking to move for lifestyle changes to a different area. So there is no chain with this bungalow, guys. I'll repeat, no chain. So it's going to tick a lot of boxes. And of course Melksham's surrounded by different towns. There's good road links in and out. If you want to get to the heritage city of Bath, what's about 14 miles away, say 40 minutes. Stunning National Trust is about 6 mile. Village of 𝘆𝗁𝗃𝗿 is about 6 miles north. There's plenty to do around here. The canal walks are on the fringe of Bower Hill. There's lots to do in Melksham, and then it's got an array of shops as well, and independent retailers and things like that. Now what we're going to do, as I said earlier, we're going to go through this door. I'm going to take you a good look. We're going to have a good look around this property in Spa Road, and then obviously later we'll summarise, and if you've got any questions you can ping me a message or whatever. But let's go through here and take a good look around this property in Spa Road. Just in case you wanted to think about what it is, it's 28.5 degrees today. The weather is either too cold, too hot. There's never an in-between, is there, in the UK. There is an outside tap, power in that garage, inner passage there. I'm just going to walk along here a minute, because you can see how much parking you've got here. I've just used the neighbour's parking for now. I think he's out playing golf or whatever, because I remember them before. But all this is yours. You come in here, and what's cool about this, there's all this parking here. You can bring your cars in, and then I'll just give you another angle. You can just see how that garden starts to take shape. But I just wanted to stand here so you can get 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you can count. You can put them along the side here. You can put a big trailer in here. Motorhome can go in there if you wanted to, or along here or here. There's plenty of room for parking with this property. But I just wanted to give you this angle. It's a great angle for this bungalow as well. Let's get under there now, because it is hot for me out here today. It's great weather, so I'm not complaining, but I really do want to show you this property in Spa Road inside as well. Promise now we've covered off the parking for numerous vehicles. You can see they use a log store there for the fire. Great for the winter. If you're romantic like me, you can sip some wine, have the fire open. And now we're in the shade. Let's open it up. I've had a few instructions today, so I'm getting some fatigue in there now. But here we go. This is the hallway. Rooms will spur off. You've got bathroom, bedroom there. Bedroom there, there's another bedroom there, kitchen's in there, and then obviously the living room is here. All right, now while I'm standing here, you know you've got gas heating. This opens up into a nice living room. You can see the log fire being the focal point. Plenty of areas there for your suite. You can put corner sofas or two like these guys have done. You can have a TV on up here in the corner, really doesn't matter. Spacious room. What I love about that is that picture window. These properties are set back as well, but that's why you won't see it, because the road just goes along there, Spa Road, and then this one's tucked in behind. I don't know the age of this bungalow. I'm just trying to remember myself now when we sold it before. But it's not a newly built property. I can't remember if this 70s or 80s, this bungalow. But it would be around that period time anyway. Obviously there's your window again, radiator. And just look at that nice focal point with that log burner. And of course it's a very well lit room. It's a spacious room, this. Bring you around again. Let's just show you that big window. Really impressive. Come back around. And it's a great start to this tour, this living room. Of course everybody wants to see themselves in this property. You want to know there's enough park, you want to know if it's private. Well, this is why we do these tours. We get a lot of compliments to it, because it's there to demonstrate the possibilities. Now this is one of the double bedrooms. It doesn't matter which one you call your main bedroom. This could be a main bedroom. Double bed, freestanding either side. Again, you've got a big window there, radiator. It just flows really well. Just give you another aspect. It's very well presented, this property. These guys have made improvements since they bought it. You know, they've added to it since I've been here last. Very clever people, great to have on our books again. It's nice to see them. Like I said, remember there is no Onward Chain with this property. What are the bedrooms? I'm going to take a stand back and we're just going to walk back. So I always show you that entrance door when we come in, and it's quite a spacious hallway, this. So as you can see, I'm going back and back and back. Loft space up there, little cupboard in there, all storage. This is all timber flooring, so this is vinyl, but you could, if you wanted to have just floorboards, you could do that quite comfortably. You can do that in the living room as well, just wanted to mention it. Kids room, children's room, third bedroom. Could use it as an office even if you don't have the, you know, because a lot of people do use the third bedroom for offices, but this is still big enough for a small double bed or a 3/4 or a single bed anyway in here. Little freestanding cupboard there. But what you see is on the tin. And of course, the other bedroom, that's the third. Again, they're using this as the master because it backs onto the rear. It's a lovely, pleasant rear as well. But, you know, double bed freestanding either side. Just bring the camera around a bit. Then if we have a little look out here, you can see you can put your freestandings here. Lovely window, 3 panes. And look. Now, there's also fields behind, and there's no planning applications, nothing to be planned there. I think that's protected land, that won't ever be changed, or certainly nothing's ever been behind it. So you're going to have a high level degree of privacy, but this garden is beautiful as well. So there's lots of benefits being tucked away sometimes. There's still some neighbours next to you, as you can see from the front and to the side. I think the guys next door have been here a long, long time. Come back through. There's your 3 bedrooms. Family bathroom as you'd expect, ladder style radiator, low level WC wash hand basin, nice big obscure double glazed window, just again bringing in natural light. There are no lights on in this property. Panel bath, shower, which is going to be just there. Shower screen as well. Again, come back out into the spacious hallway. And just remember, you've got that lovely living room with a log burner. You've got all that parking out there. It's an attractive bungalow this. You've got your 3 bedrooms here, which tie in quite nicely. And then you just turn the camera around. I'm just going to stop the camera here because there's more rooms to see. And then we're going to head into that kitchen. And as promised, just one more look at this spacious hallway. I love the side panelling, bringing in natural light there. Little window there. And then this opens up into the kitchen. Kitchen breakfast room, kitchen diner, whatever you want to call it. You've got base units, eye level cupboards. You've got plumbing for dishwasher there. There's a little cupboard in there. I know the fridge freezer's in there. And again, you know what's going to be out here. What they've also done is they've also got seating areas there. They've got a little bit of gravel and chipping, all enclosed by nice timber fencing, which we'll see. You're going to want to know where the boiler is. What I can tell you, let's open this one up. Voila, there's the boiler, all hidden in there. A bit more shelving, which is cool. And it's just a decent sized room, this, guys. So again, we say about people downsizing, they want the bungalows. Well, here we are. If you want the space, here we are. It's got everything you need. Plumbing for dishwasher, cooker incorporated, extractor fan, and it's just a nice size, that. Turn the camera around, and then it gets interesting. Don't forget the radiator. This isn't a double glazed doors, wood door. And you come down here, a little inner passage that opens up into the front again, which I can show you in a minute. But as you come down here, this was added on a number of years ago. And we're not calling it a bedroom because it's not, but you could use this as an office again, or a games room, or a kickabout room. Again, it's entirely up to you. You've got carpet here, there will be a light pendant there, and these will have new patio doors. So they're being replaced, and in a couple of weeks you'll see new patio doors, double glazed window. There's a sliding door here, which is pretty cool. I haven't turned the light on. Turn this on, you've got a wet room. Now this could just be used as a wet room, but the toilet's there, the low level WC is there, wash and basin. But again, if you've got dogs, kids, animals, whatever you want to do, you wash them down, you can wash them down here if they get muddy, or you can have a shower yourself. It's entirely up to you. It's kind of independent. Now, people are going to think, can I extend this property? Could I build into the garage into there? Of course you can. Everything has a cost, but it's open. I think the roof has been looked at and it's fine. It's a flat roof. They've mentioned that to me today. And just to remember, these are patio doors. But I really can see someone working from home. I can see somebody, you know, just using this as a great room for the children. Again, you can play outside, you can keep an eye on them. I think it's just a very, very well thought out property with a bit of an extra bit to it. But the fact you're not overlooked at that back is really important. People want privacy nowadays. The neighbours have got high hedging there that don't go into your garden, so they keep those trimmed back. And we'll have a look at that in a minute. But here, guys, basically completes the property. So we're going to call this a garden room for now, because somebody else might call it something else. It could also be independently. You just have to, you know, lived in. You could actually think that through if you wanted to spend the money, or you could do that. We're going to recap just briefly. So I'm just going to stop the camera here just for a second. Quick recap of the property. So we're going to call this a garden room. Patio doors are going to be added in a couple of weeks later, along with the light fitting. Good idea with a wet room, shower room. You've got access this side, power in that garage. It opens up into this nice kitchen breakfast room. Everything, you know, from the oven's integrated. You've got a fridge freezer in there. Let me just show you in case I didn't show you earlier. Tuck it away, keep it in there. If you don't want to keep it in there, you can put it over there. Entirely up to you. The boiler's in there, in this cupboard. And then you've got space all around you. So lovely long hallway. Bedroom 3, 2 and 1 if you want to call it. Family bathroom, it's double glazed and gas. Oodles of parking, or plenty of parking for numerous vehicles outside, tucked away, close to town. And here's your living room. It ticks so many boxes, and the other one, no chain, guys. So very important to know that. Let's get outside and have a look at that garden for you. As promised, we're just going to have another look here. I love the fireplace and that big window coming in. We've got all these rooms coming off a spacious hallway. And then we'll walk through this property. And then I'm going to take you left to right, I think. We're going to walk back through here. And then we're going to come through the garden room. Remember, wet room in there. Oh, don't forget, there is another passageway if you want to use it, and it's covered. It's quite useful, actually, because you can go into your kitchen from there. And then when we come outside, there's a side access there, which you can see by a gate. And then it just opens up. And it opens up to a seating area. You've got some little boarded, you know, raised area where you can put some shrubs. You can put planters along there. They've got planters down there, which is excellent. All this fencing has been done, sturdy fencing. You can put lighting on it. In fact, I can see all this being lit up at certain times of the evenings. You could have covered areas and create more areas to this garden if you want. You can add to that over there and have decking. You can have anything you want. It's entirely up to you. Let's bring this camera around here. So there's a lot to do. These are the borders here, the planters, and then that's that other aspect to the property. Remember the side access. Sometimes saying nothing is just as important as saying something, because I think the camera sometimes can do all the talking, but you can see it's actually quite a decent plot, this. And then what really gives it just that extra appeal, a lot of people will say to me, I need off-road parking, but more parking because I've got a caravan or a motorhome. Well, you can fit one along the side here if you wanted to. You could fit it along there. I only say that because a lot of people who buy bungalows have one nowadays. And you've also got all this parking here, and also the drive that leads to the garage. I haven't opened up the garage, but there is power in there, and there's that other side passage there. And just to summarise, I think you're buying a decent sized bungalow on a decent sized plot, very central to Melksham, very close, so the amenities, if they are important to you, you're not going to find a bungalow as close to this, I don't think. There might be the odd one or two, but very few. So I think this is pretty special in that case. And it's very tidy. It's a spacious bungalow. So look guys, any questions, you know it's Nige at 𝘆𝗵𝗶 Independent Estate Agents. I hope you've enjoyed the tour to this detached bungalow in Spa Road. Feel free to give me a nudge on the 707-342. Hope you've enjoyed the tour. I'm going to get out into the shade now for a bit because I've got a couple more of these to do today. But you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I think this is a great bungalow for somebody. Feel free to give me a nudge on that 707-342 number.